last question about love and meaning. What is the role of love in the human condition broadly and more specific to you? How has love, romantic love or otherwise, made you a better person, a better human being? Better engineer?
Now you're asking really perplexing questions. It's hard to give a... I mean, there are many books, poems, and songs written about what is love and what exactly, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
That's one of the great ones. Yes.
Yeah.
You've earlier quoted Shakespeare, but that's really up there.
Yeah. Love is a many splendored thing.
I mean, there's it's because we've talked about so many inspiring things like be useful in the world, sort of like solve problems, alleviate suffering, but it seems like connection between humans is a source. It's a source of joy, it's a source of meaning, and that's what love is. Friendship, love. I just wonder if you think about that kind of thing when you talk about preserving the light of human consciousness, right, and us becoming a multiplanetary species. I mean, to me at least, that means like if we're just alone and conscious and intelligent, it doesn't mean nearly as much as if we're with others, right? And there's some magic created when we're together. The friendship of it, and I think the highest form of it is love, which I think broadly is much bigger than just sort of romantic, but also, yes, romantic love and family and those kinds of things.
Well, I mean, the reason I guess I care about us becoming a multi-planet species and a space-faring civilization is foundationally, I love humanity. And so I wish to see it prosper and do great things and be happy. And if I did not love humanity, I would not care about these things.
So when you look at the whole of it, the human history, all the people who's ever lived, all the people alive now, it's pretty. We're okay. on the whole, we're a pretty interesting bunch.
Yeah. All things considered, and I've read a lot of history, including the darkest, worst parts of it, and despite all that, I think on balance, I still love humanity.
You joked about it with the 42. What do you think is the meaning of this whole thing? Is there a non-numerical representation?
Well, really, I think what Douglas Adams was saying in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is that the universe is the answer, and what we really need to figure out are what questions to ask about the answer that is the universe.
Yeah.
And that the question is really the hard part. And if you can properly frame the question, then the answer, relatively speaking, is easy. So therefore, if you want to understand what questions to ask about the universe, you want to understand the meaning of life, we need to expand the scope and scale of consciousness so that we're better able to understand the nature of the universe and understand the meaning of life.
And ultimately, the most important part will be to ask the right question.
Yes.
Thereby elevating the role of the interviewer.
Yes, exactly.
As the most important human in the room.
Absolutely. Good questions are, it's hard to come up with good questions. Absolutely. But yeah, it's like that is the foundation of my philosophy, is that I am curious about the nature of the universe, and and obviously I will die. I don't know when I'll die, but I won't live forever. But I would like to know that we're on a path to understanding the nature of the universe and the meaning of life, and what questions to ask about the answer that is the universe. And so if we expand the scope and scale of humanity and consciousness in general, which includes silicon consciousness, then that seems like a fundamentally good thing.
Elon, like I said, I'm deeply grateful that you would spend your extremely valuable time with me today, and also that you have given millions of people hope in this difficult time, this divisive time. in this cynical time. So I hope you do continue doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for talking today.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for your excellent questions.